WB8 BMW. Top of the morning, my friend. AC8AT. Oh, and by the way, downgraded a little 20 steps.
That's all right, John. Yeah, when your body says 24 is too much, stick with 20. If that's too much, it'll tell you. Go to 17 or 14. Or sit down and take a break. Whatever your body tells you, listen to it. Good Lord, he don't make junk. And when it talks to you, listen to it. All righty, well, we'll see if Chris has got his coffee and if it's frozen up in the glass yet. KE8MMY, WB8 BMW. Is your coffee still cold or hot, Chris?
WB8 BMW. Good morning, Jim. So it looks like it's nice, a nice steamy cup of coffee, but all the steam is frozen on top of the little lake of coffee, and it's just all crystallized there. It's like a figurine. So we have a cold day up here, Jim. They say 2 degrees right now, and I think they were saying something about 15 and 16 wind chill factor. So it's cold out here. K8MMY. You stay warm today, Jim. Don't go out anywhere.
Man, I'm going to take your advice, Chris. I ain't going nowhere. I don't think there's any appointments that I got that is necessary for me to get out in this cold. All righty, Chris, you take care. We'll go down and see. I don't know about John. John, he's a dyed-in-the-wool worker, so he might be out there doing something when he should be home keeping warm. N8YMY, WB8 BMW. Good morning, John.
WB8 BMW N8YMY. Good morning, Jimmy. I hope you got your mic sock on this morning. It's definitely cold outside. Now, we're down here at Munson. We're getting ready to leave and head up to the field house. We're doing what they call building checks, just making sure everything's locked up, secure, make sure the furnaces are running, make sure there's no water running out of any of the ceilings, all that good stuff. School is closed, officially closed today, so Canton City called off pretty early yesterday, about 4 o'clock, and I think most of the Stark County schools followed. So that's what I'm doing this morning, and then I'm going to go get some breakfast and enjoy a couple hours of morning time there. So, Jim, you have a great day. Always great hearing from you, and I love hearing your voice in the morning, and we'll talk to you in the morning tomorrow. So, 7-3. Have a great day. Stay warm. Tighten that mic sock up. 7-3.
Well, the only one that needs a good mic sock is K4OG, and we had him one made. But I don't know, when it gets this cold, he might have to have a Muckaluck mic sock, for sub-zero weather. But we'll check. Well, I got to say good morning to Tom. I heard him out there. WAAGXX, WB8 BMW. Good morning, Tom.
Morning, Jim. Even though I think the sun's got to shine at times, I don't think it'll be enough to warm that porch up. But you have a good day anyhow. Keep warm. WB8 BMW, WAGXX.
All righty, Tom. Well, if it's 30 degrees outside and the sun is nice shiny, then I can sit on the porch. But when it gets down in the 20s and the teens, the sun might be nice, but it ain't near warm enough for that there front porch be sittable. All righty, Tom, you take care. If you got to work today, take it easy out there. All righty, well, now we'll see if Mark has got his sock mic on. K4OG, WB8 BMW. How about it, Mark? Are you in your truck warming it up? WBAVMW, K4OG here. We headed down the road, Jim. I hope the RF is flying off the antenna and I'm not dragging it. Yes, sir. It's a two-stock kind of mic day. It was 2 degrees on the veranda and 1 degree in the car. There you go, Jim. Good morning, everyone. K4OG. Back to Jim. Oh, your antenna is just doing fine this morning. It's probably froze to the vehicle there. All righty, Mark. Well, you take care. And stay out of the weather, you know. Stay inside, in the truck, in the house, or whatever. All righty. Well, we'll go to the number one saga that we're having here. KE8SFS WB8 VMW. How about it, Mark? Are you still on the couch? We're wondering.
Couch. Doggone, nobody came yesterday to put my bed together. I don't know what to do. You know, I try everybody. I try a guy from my work. Not my work. I mean my church. That is. I try the ham radio people. I try my AA people. I try everybody. You know, nobody show up. I don't know what to do. You know, I guess I'm going to have to just face it. I'm going to have to try to put this bed together myself. The only bad part is they say they need 2 people to put this bed together. And I need a second person to help me. So, I don't know. I know. We got 0 degree here in Wadford, Jim. It's kind of cold. Hope my car starts today so I can go to the scene center. And with that, I'll give it back to you. Hope Judy and you have a good day.
All righty, Mark. Yeah, well, it got so cold out there. I seen what the weather forecast was, so I had to bring in the weather rock, you know. It's a tough old rock, but, you know, it's a little bit too cold, so we had to bring him in. All righty, Mark. Well, I'm sorry about not being able to get your bed together, but as long as you got the couch, one of these days somebody's going to be free to come in and give you a hand there. All righty, well, we'll go up and see Northern Mark. He may be a little colder up there, but I don't know. When it gets down to this cold, it doesn't make any difference, 1, 2, or 3 degrees. It's cold. KC8, FQV, WB8, VMW.
Yep, you're right on that, Jim. K7QV. Yeah, it's 5 degrees. I went and looked. But, yeah, it seems like everything else is going good. So, stopped by a few nets yesterday. Yeah, I gotta remember about you guys with the pajama net. Yeah. Keep them pajamas on, Jim. Yeah, maybe throw them in the dryer before you put them on. Heat them up. So I'll send it back your way, Jim. KC8FQV. All the schools are closed, it looked like, today.
All right, well, no, my dryer is down in the basement. That means I'd have to go clear down there to put them in the dryer. And then by the time I got back up, it'd be cold anyway. So, no, we're just fine. All righty, Mark, you take care. Keep warm. I don't know, Elmer, everything is closed. Are you going to stay home this morning? KE8HNK, WB8 VMW.
KE8HNK, WB8 VMW. Good morning, Jim. Good morning, the rest of the listeners. Yeah, everything's closed. Going to stay home. I'll be on the Barometer Net this morning. The coop is wrapped up, locked up, covered up, so they're all bundled up. So hopefully everybody's doing good. I'll go over later today and check the coops. And with that, I'm just going to go ahead and say 73 KE8HNK back over to net control.
All righty, Elmer. Make sure the chicken water don't freeze up. All righty. Let me see. Well, we'll go to Craig. AAACT WB8 BMW. Good morning, Craig.
WB8 BMW. Good morning, Jim. AAHCT, and it is a bit chilly out here. Well, no, it's just downright cold out here, and that breeze just makes it even colder. So any of you that do have to venture out today, please drive carefully and make sure you have some extra, shall we say, warmth, either a blanket or something in the vehicle, so if something would happen and you get stalled, you would have something to maintain. With that, I'm going to turn it back to you, Jim. Have a great morning, and I've heard several people say probably will be no porch time this morning, but hey, that's okay. Everybody stay well, stay healthy. AAHCT, back to Jim, and as always, love hearing you in the morning, Jim. You take care, my friend, and 73s.
All righty, Craig. Well, I heard somebody in there maybe trying to get in, but all I heard was static. If somebody out there trying to get in, go ahead, give it a try. We'll listen. Well, maybe not. All righty, Randy. We'll see how things are going. You know, them pups are smart to be all three of them. Well, now, if you're smart, you'd have all three pups in your lap keeping you warm. KD8, CFH, WB8, BMW.
KD8 and CSH. Good morning, Jim. No, my wife just got up and she had treats in her hand and she had their undivided attention, and they followed her out of the living room. They came back. So I don't have anybody in my lap right now. They're keeping an eye out on her with the treats. They're not dumb. When I got up this morning, he said the temperature was 2 degrees here, so it is a cold one. Just hope everybody can stay warm and stay safe this morning. We'll get through this. Back to you, Jim.
All righty, Randy. Well, sorry about not having no pups in your lap. Hope your daughter is doing better or holding her own. All righty. Well, we'll go on up now. I don't think there's much to talk about down in Critterville, because if Tom's critters are smart, he won't see even a nose sticking out of a hole this morning. KA8MNT WB8 BMW. Have you got any dumb ones out there that stuck their heads out yet this morning, Tom?
WB8 BMW, this is KA8MND. Good morning, Jim, and everybody else that is freezing out there. Well, let's see. Nope, nary a nose or a tail or a paw or anything has been sticking out yesterday, and definitely so far today. We've only got 3 degrees down here, and so they're hunkered down. I don't even think that they got together in one place to play poker anymore. I think they're just all snug as a bug in the rug, so to speak. So, with nothing else to report, I'll turn it back over to you, Jim. This is Kilo Alpha 8 Mike November Tango, turning everything over to WB8 BMW.
All righty, Tom. Well, them critters are smarter than the average critter, I guess. All righty. Well, before the JAXs run out of distance for their node, we'll give them a call here. We're going to try them. You see, I got the pretty one yesterday, so we're going to try the pretty one again. K8JAX WB8 VMW. Good morning, Jacksonville, Florida.
Hey, Jim, your reverse logic worked there. You got the short straw when you called for the pretty one. W8JAX. Portable pedestrian here. The good news is, though, Miss Wendy is close by.
Good morning, Jim. This is K8JAX, and it's a good morning. Thanks for giving us a call.
Yeah, it's cold down here, too, 38 degrees is our current temperature on our walk this morning. Good news is we're going up to 60 later today. And the better news, though, is in northern Ohio, 1 minute and 46 seconds more daylight today than yesterday. And since the winter solstice in late December, you guys have gained 29 minutes of daylight. So I thought you'd like to know that. Okay, Jim, back to you. Everyone stay warm up there. W8JAX, portable pedestrian.
All righty, Ron. Well, thanks for all that there good news. You know, we're gaining daylight. A minute, maybe a little over almost 2 minutes a day. And pretty soon it'll be spring, and then everything will be fine. All right. Okay, you guys stay safe and stay warm down there. And tell all Missy and the kids and K9LUCY we said keep warm and stay well. All righty. Well, let me see now. We got that one. Now we'll go down to Mark since he's staying home this morning. WB6 BJN WB8 BMW. Good morning, Mark.
Morning, Jim. Yeah, we're kind of didn't do the prayer group this morning because Sarah wasn't feeling good, and I wanted to keep up with the weather pattern, the very, very highly rare cold. When they talk about rare cold, you know, it's always cold everywhere, okay, in the Midwest, the East, even parts of the Mid-South. But they're calling this new pattern that is setting up for the weekend a rare cold event, which means it could be record-breaking, okay? So it's going to be a very dangerous situation for a lot of people. I'll have more on that later on. It's going to warm up in a lot of places today. But let's give the conditions, and I'll turn it back to you, and we'll talk about extended weather later. 30.50.4 on the barometer. That barometer is way high. We got strong high pressure over the top of us. Temperature 8.8. 8.8 right now on the temperature. Low so far has been 8.6. So it's warmed up to 0.2 of a degree. Woohoo. Humidity 93%. 7 degrees on the dew point, and 0.3, gusting to 1 from the east on the wind, so not much wind. It's almost calm. So there you go. It's going to be clear today. Temperatures could get up to 40 here today, so it's going to warm up a little bit, but that's not going to last long. We'll talk about that later. Back to you, Jim. Sarah's a little under the weather, but she's going to be okay. She's sleeping. Back to you, sir. WB6BJ.
All righty, Mark. Well, go in there and give her a little peck on the forehead. And if it gets any worse, take her a rag. But a little peck on the forehead from a loving husband it cures so many pains. All righty. Well, let me see. We'll go up and give a quickie to LJ here, because I got a little extra time this morning. KB8LJ, WB8 BMW. How about Bedstead Corners up there? How you doing, LJ?
WB8 VMW from KB8LJ. Things are running along pretty well here. I've been putting in a little bit of work documenting the setup here as the beds on the air, ham shack, and how it all works. And I haven't gotten any farther than dealing with the home phone that services the bed-based ham shack here. It's really taken me quite a few hundred words to write it up because it's an amazingly simple setup for a home phone, and that's why I can get away with maybe only 400 or 500 words to describe it. And that's what's going on there. So far as the weather here is concerned, same as everybody else. I've been watching the outside temperature, and it says 3.6 degrees now, and bedroom ham shack decided to stop reading out the outside temperature, which is not surprising because the outside temperature sensor is disabled. But it was apparently picking up a neighbor for quite a while, and so I was getting outside temperature that way, kind of like the old expression, why buy the cow if you can get your milk through the fence, kind of thing. And then this morning, the outdoor temperature sensor, wherever it is, started working again. I think obviously I've got a neighbor who his batteries ran down, and he finally got on top of it and got the batteries replaced. So now I know more or less what the outside temperature is. Of course, I don't know how accurate his sensor is, or if he's got it placed intelligently so it's not picking up heat from his house. But well, you live with those things. This is KB8LJ, back to net.
Alrighty, well, it's cold. Things are going to happen. Alrighty, well, I wanted to say good morning to, I don't know if Randy's in the truck or not, but yeah, you keep sending the pictures of your progress because I always look at them. And I always critique your wells there. They're looking good, Randy. Alrighty, well, we got about 30 seconds before I turn it over to Fred, so I guess I'll just go ahead and turn it over to him. And so I got them nice and warm out there, Fred. They're not moving too fast, but they're up there moving. WAAKOC, WB8 VMW. Alrighty, Fred, if you're ready to take it over, I'm ready to turn it loose and head for the kitchen to get some bacon-flavored oatmeal. WB8 VMW. It is now, let me see, right there, 7 o'clock. It's all yours.
Thanks very much, Jim. Thank you for being in here, keeping things warm, warming them up and keeping them warm for us. Fabulous job. I'll be right back to you. CQ. This is WA8KOC, and I'm on Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association's repeater, calling CQ for the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net, which happens Monday through Saturday, starting at 7, going till whenever. This is a controlled net. All traffic shall pass through net control. Emergency traffic may break in as required. I am pleased to be with you folks this morning. This repeater is located in Doylestown, Ohio. The frequency for the repeater is 147 Mark 390 megahertz, and the CTCSS code for the repeater is 114 Mark 8. I'm going to throw it back to our Sergeant-at-Arms, say good morning, and see what he's planning for the day. It's going to be a chilly one today, Jim. Over to you.
Well, you're absolutely right, Fred. And I guarantee you, I ain't going no place that I don't have to go. Because when it's cold enough, Fred, I got to bring in my weather rock to keep it warm. That means it's cold, and I should stay inside on the warm side of the door. So everybody do the same if you can. If you go out, make sure you're dressed for it. If you don't have to go, don't go. So stay safe, stay warm, stay well. Back to Ned. I'm headed for my bacon-flavored oatmeal.
All right, Jim, well, I totally agree. You enjoy your bacon-flavored oatmeal, and everybody that has to get out there, those who are not retired or those who have errands they have to get done, please be careful. It's going to be some pretty frigid temperatures for the next couple days, I guess, from what I see, if you can trust the meteorologist. Anyone who is short-time or mobile or an outlander that would like to come in and check in with us, I'd love to hear from you. WA8KOC for the net.
88 Victor, Mike Mole.
KE8 OWX Mobile.
WA8KOC. This is Kilo Delta 8 Sierra Lima Golf KD8 SLG. Nick, short time.
CFY, Kilo 5 Charlie Foxtrot Yankee.
This is Kilo Delta 8, Hotel Alpha Golf, KD8 HAG, Tim, mobile, in and out.
Me at the back of the short list, Fred, KSIP QV.
Kilo Delta 8, Quebec Mike Papa, KD8 QMP, in and out this morning.
Alrighty then, I copied KD8 VMM Mobile, KE8 OWX Mobile, KD8 SLG Short Time, K5 CFY Ray, good to hear you. KD8 HAG, Tim was mobile in and out. KC at FQV at the back of the bus, and KD8 QMP. I don't think I missed anybody. If I did, please let me know.
Here is W8JAX, portable pedestrian. Name is Rod.
Net Control, please copy November 8, X-ray November Victor, mobile.
This is Kilo Julia 5 Delta India Tango. This is Matthew of Arkadelphia. Good morning.
Alrighty then, we picked up Rod and probably Wendy with him, and Jeff and Matthew. I'm going to get back on it here so I don't miss anybody. I'm not going to miss my buddy Nick. Hopefully he'll check in with me on the weekly Tuesday night net this evening starting at 8, which I forgot to mention. KD8 SLG WA8KOC. They say, Nick, how are you?
WA8KOC, this is KD8 SLG. Good morning, Fred, and all of the Barometer Net. Since 4 degrees down the farm here. Yeah, I just wanted to jump on this morning and remind everybody about the Club Net tonight at 8 o'clock with a news line right before at 7:30. And you've got the helm tonight, so looking forward to it, Fred. I'll see you there. It's KD8 SLG. Back to net control. Stay warm, everybody.
Thanks for sharing some time with us this morning, Nick. Appreciate it. Best to you and Audrey. I hope you have a terrific Tuesday on your end. Stay warm, pal. KD8 VMM. Brian, good morning. Thanks for being here, pal. How are you doing? How's your week?
Hey, good morning, Fred. Everybody on the net. I had 2 degrees this morning. It's started dropping around once the sun went down. Started hitting single digits, but that was my lows so far this morning. And rural roads are still have snow on it, but the big roads are good. So other than that, just heading the other side of Akron here. So clear skies this morning, looks good out there. So stay warm, be careful out there. The roads are still slick. K8VML, and I'll be clear.
Okay, Brian, thanks for checking in with us this morning. It doesn't sound like you're going to have too very far to go today. Whatever you do, you stay warm. Hate to see you folks that have to work outside. I mean, this is miserable temperatures. But we'll look forward to talking to you tomorrow morning, pal. Take care of yourself, 7-3. KE8OWX, Mr. Weiss, how are you? How are things up in Cuyahoga Falls? And how's your drive going? What do you got for us?
Hey, good morning, Fred. We're doing okay. I got my coffee. We're staying warm in the car. Almira's at 2 degrees. It's pretty darn chilly, but at least the wind's sort of slowed down at the moment. I'm sure it'll pick up as soon as the sun comes up. But that's all I got for weather. It was good to hear you last night. Thanks for jumping in, saying hi. And I got my station computer back together, and appears to be operational. So we had some good times online or on HF last night. Got W1, AW4 a couple times, couple different bands. So it wasn't as terrible as I expected with the solar storm, but it wasn't great. Still a bunch of people out there, though. So anyways, you have a good day, and we'll catch you tomorrow. KE8OWX, back to net control.
Thomas, thanks for checking in with us this morning. I sincerely appreciate that. Glad to jump in on your net last night. I have to remind myself, time and frequency band for the HF. For some reason, this close, 10 meters just doesn't work for me. I can get 10 meters far away, but when it's close like you guys, just doesn't seem to work out. Anyway, stay warm, pal. Have yourself a terrific Tuesday. Hopefully I get a chance to say good morning to you tomorrow. 7-3 to you. Let me see here. KD8QMP. Tom, did you say you were in and out?
KD8QMP. I said in and out, but I meant short time because I got something going on. I'm sorry, that was my mistake.
If you don't have any time available, I understand, but if you'd like to say a few words, we'd like to hear you.
KD8QMP. Well, good morning to everybody out there, and I've got 6 degrees here, and what else can I say? It's going to be cold. Cold, I think, for the next week. Some record temps, I guess. But that's about it here. I haven't been on lately because of the flu virus hit here, and I had some issues here, too, along with my wife. So just getting back into the swing of things. So hopefully I can get back on the air more often than I have over the past month. But anyway, back to you. 7-3 to everybody. I hope everybody has a great day and can stay warm in this weather. KD8QMP, back to net control.
Well, Tom, you get better quick and get the crud out of the house. I understand the way it is. We had a bout with it right around New Year's Eve day and thereafter. It wasn't very pleasant. Whatever happens, hopefully everything works out well. Take good care of yourself, drop back, and spend some time with us when you can. Great to hear from you. K5CFY, Ray, good morning from WA8KOC in the Barometer Net. How are you this morning, bud?
KOC, K5CFY. Good morning, Fred, and all the netizens out there. Well, we're at a balmy 20 degrees here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Supposed to get up 50, so we're doing pretty good. But I think this weekend the bottom's going to fall out, and get some of that white stuff. So we're kind of getting ready for all that. But all is well. Good to hear you. Doing a great job, and I think I have the RCWA Club net tonight, so I probably won't check into yours, but if it goes short, I'll jump over there. 73, y'all take care. Stay warm. K5 CFY.
Hey, Ray, thanks for joining in this morning. If we hear you this evening, we'll appreciate it. If we don't, we understand. Good luck with running the net out there. I'm sure you'll do a bang-up job, as always. Take good care of yourself, buddy. Stay warm. 7-3. W8JAX. And I'm assuming K8JAX. Good morning, folks. How are things down in Jacksonville? You're sounding good this morning. You're sounding warm.
Hey, good morning there, Fred. This is W8JAX, Portable Pedestrian, and Miss Wendy is close by here. She's waving, and we have a nice walk here. It is a little cool, though, for Florida standards, 38 degrees, but we're going up to 60 today. It's almost a cloudless sky this morning, and we have a beautiful Atlantic sunrise underway here, and ocean temperature's 58 degrees, and with 6-foot seas out there. So anyway, everyone stay warm up there. W8JAX, Portable Pedestrian.
Okay, Rod, thank you for taking the time to check in with us. Always good to hear from you. Give Ms. Wendy a hug for us and a pat on the head to Ms. Lucy. Enjoy the walk if you can. That's pretty cool for Florida standards, but thanks for being in here with us. You're going to warm up later on. We aren't. Talk to you soon, Rod. 7-3 to both of you. N8XNV Mobile. Jeff, good morning. How are you? WA8KOC for the net.
WA8KOC in the net. This is November 8 X-ray. November Victor. Good morning, everyone in the net. Just watching currently on Route 82 headed east, headed out towards Strongsville. Eventually I'll be going to Euclid this morning, but I'm headed to Strongsville, make a stop there first. Beautiful colors over the horizon this morning. Thankful that I'm on the side of the ground to be able to watch it. It's clear skies out here. I got 3 degrees in the truck, so it's mighty cold here. Fuel 83 and 82 Circle K was 265, and I believe the sheets at Route 57 and Chestnut in Elyria was 265. Anyways, everyone stay safe and stay out of the cold. November 8 X-ray, November Victor, back to net.
Jeff, thanks for the check-in and the report from out in Elyria. Appreciate that. Hopefully you'll be able to enjoy your day and stay warm. It's going to be a cold one, but a mighty cold start to the first part of the morning here for sure. Take good care of yourself. Be safe. 7-3. Maybe I'll hear from you tomorrow. KJ5, DIT, Matthew, good morning. How are things out in Arkadelphia? You're sounding good this morning.
Thank you. Right now it's about 28 degrees. We are cold. My grandson Daniel says good morning. He's busy with his nose in the tablet. We're going to have to bundle up the little ones really, really well. They go off to school today. I think they'll be fine. The other two haven't found their way up. I'll probably have to wake at least one of them up. But you'll have a wonderful Monday. Tuesday, sorry. Lost track of time. But 73.
7-3 to you, Matthew. You have a terrific Tuesday out on your end. it might have to be a situation where you bundle the kids up, but I don't think they're going to be as cold as us. Take good care of yourself. Be safe. 7-3. I'll talk to you soon. KC8FKV. Good morning, Mark. All yours. WA8KOC for the net.
Good morning, Fred. Yeah, I didn't realize that Jim was handing it over to you. I dropped in, dozed out right after he was called a few of the night at the end there. But, yeah, the state dropped Route 90 up there in Lake County to 50 miles an hour with that speed limit. They varied it, dropped it to 50, so they must be concerned about surface on the road and that. I got 5 degrees here. I was looking at some of the other ones around. Yeah, it's cold. So send it back your way, Fred. We'll catch you tonight on the club net. And I'll also run out to Oklahoma. So KC8, Fox, Queen, Victor, back to net control. And I'm going to look at the dashboard right now and see what all is going on. So KCFQV.
Appreciate your check-in, Mark. You take care of yourself. Have a terrific Tuesday, and you will hear me again this evening on this Tuesday Weekly Net, thanks to the powers that be. 7-3. Anyone who would like to check in on the Barometer Net this morning who hasn't already done so, I'd like to say good morning to you. WA8KOC here.
KF8, ABK, time, Dale, Louisville.
K8, HHK, Elmer Amherst.
Munson, Ohio, Mobile. Hey, Mark. This is Mark over here in Clarksville, Tennessee, and I'm here for weather today, Fred. Put me on the list, please. WB6BJN.
Alpha Bravo 8 Mike Oscar AB8MO.
GXX Mobile, in and out. Have a good one, Fred.
At K8 VOX Scott and Vermilion.
Kilo Alpha 8 Mike November Tango, Tom and Canton.
Home today, Fred.
Whiskey 8 Tango Delta, W8TD, John in Wadsworth.
Alpha Delta 8 Papa Juliet, AD8PJ, Al in Solon.
November 8th, Victor Foxtrot Kilo, NH VFK, Cliff Columbia Station.
Kilo 8, Charlie Whiskey Sierra, K8 CWS, Corbin and Columbus.
All right, I'm going to pick it up there. All kinds of collisions. I try not to miss anybody, but I don't know how I did on this round. KF8AHK. Dale, did you say you were in and out, or are you going to stick around for a moment?
Well, it's a short time, but I'm at my work now, so I'll be in and out. Thanks for picking me up. Everybody have a great day. 73, KF8AHK.
Dale, have yourself a terrific Tuesday. Thanks for checking in with us this morning. And when the list runs long and the check-ins come this much at a time, hard to keep up and hard to get to you folks. But thanks for being here. 7-3, terrific Tuesday. I did copy K4OG in amongst some garbled mess. I got KE8HNK, W8STU. Within those 4 guys here, I think I might have missed somebody. I got WB6BJN, AB8MO, WA8GXX. Tom was in and out. Thanks, Tom. KE8BOX, KA8MNT. And then I copied Lori, KF8DTP. I think she said she's staying home today, but I think there may have been a collision there. I got W8TD, AD8PJ, N8VFK, and K8CWS. Did I miss anybody?
N8WS, Bill in New London.
We just had another collision. Bill, you won N8WS, and there was a station I could hear the voice, but the audio was so low and covered up by some static, I just couldn't catch it. Would that station please re-identify with a little bit more power if you could? Joe, I caught you, but boy, it was a difficult one. There's all kinds of static in with your signal. I'm going to be right back to you. Anyone else?
Sir, Martin Watford.
Yeah, Bravo, KE8, UIB, John, Mobile.
N8YMY, November 8, Yankee Mike, Yankee John. I'll be in and out this morning. 7-3 spread. Stay warm.
W8WKY.
Added to the list N8JKO, KE8SFS, KE8UIB, and N8YMY. In and out. John, thanks for being here with us. 7-3. Did I miss anybody as an addition? Hearing no responses, I'm going to get on the mobiles here, or the mobile. KE8UIB, Johnny, you're up. Good morning, and how's your Tuesday rolling along? Why'd you leave your darling bride at home?
WAA8KOC from KA8UIB. Good morning, Fred, everybody out there on the net. Oh, let me see. Lori's probably had enough of my shenanigans, and she's ready to stick my head in the toilet and flush, so she said no. We're just, we're on our slower time of year, so we knew she was going to be on 4-day weeks through January and February, and today was a colder day. She wanted to stay home, so hey, I'm okay with that. You know, we both don't need to be out here freezing if we don't have to be. Let me see. Busy day for me, unfortunately. I do have a walkthrough this morning with Workman's Comp. You know, we had got that grant last year for my press, and, you know, press came in November. It's been up and going, so, you know, it's time for them to walk through, see it going, and do their review. So that's about my day here. For everybody who's out traveling, stay warm. It is cold. My truck says it is a warm 0 degrees out here, you guys. And with that, this is KE8UIB living the $5 dream, and nickel at a time. I'll hand this back to Net Control. 7-3, y'all. Thanks for getting me in, Brad.
John, always a pleasure to speak with you in the mornings. Thank you for checking in with us, and you may have got stepped on there a couple times. My apologies if you did. We're on a repeater. It's normal protocol, I guess. Don't let those guys put you around. You know what you're doing. Give them a good tour. Let them see what they need to see, and then get them the heck out of the way so you can get some work done, right? I know how that goes. You take good care of yourself. Have a terrific Tuesday. Maybe I'll get a chance to say good evening to you this evening with your darling bride, who you left behind. And Lori, I'm going to be to you in a minute, but I think maybe Stu is mobile. W8STU, WA8KOC for the net.
Good morning, Fred. Yes, I'm mobile. I just got to work. Perfect timing. And just like the other fella said, it's a beautiful, big 0 degrees Fahrenheit here, Munson. Where your tires are crunching in the snow this morning. But looks like the sun's getting ready to come up over there. It's going to be a beautiful day today. Probably going to get colder here. I got to be out in it for about 15 minutes, so I'm all bundled up, so I'll be all right. But I tell you what, this weather here is bad for gas mileage. Oh boy, starting the truck in the morning and then starting before I leave from work. But I hope everybody has a great day and be safe out there if you have to work outside. Bundle up in layers and do the best you can and get inside, warm up a little bit, and then go back out. With that, I'll say 73, big A8 to the ladies, and until we talk again, God bless everyone. Back to Net Control, the best to you.
thanks for being here with us this morning. It is a cold one out there. You know, if you don't want to put 8 layers on and stuff, go get yourself a bearskin hoodie, because they advertise you don't need multiple layers with those. You just need the bearskin hoodie. I don't know if that would be cohesive in this kind of an environment, but well, I don't know. We'll wait and see. Have yourself a good day, Stu 73. My buddy Andy may have been mobile, so I'm going to call on him next. AB8MO. Good morning, Andy. How are you?
I am indeed mobile, even though I didn't say it, so you're very observant. Because I wasn't mobile at the time, but I wanted to try to get in there before I wouldn't. It's comparatively warm in nearby Burton here, Stu, at 2 degrees. Over there at Notre Dame, it might be 0, but over by Sunrise Farm, which is only a couple miles to the east, it's a hot one here at 2 degrees. So, doing okay. Had an internet outage, so sorry, folks, the net wasn't available yesterday. There was nothing that anybody could do. But it's back this morning, as you can tell. So, it's Tuesday, and it's cold, and it's January. What more can I say that you guys don't already know? Back to you there, Fred. WAAKOC, this is AB8MO Mobile.
Andy, I kind of got your time down, and I didn't want to miss saying good morning to you. I'm glad I got a chance to say hi. It's a cold one out there. You be safe, buddy. Everybody that's checking on the net this morning or just listening, be safe. This cold weather, I can remember back in maybe 2014, we had like 2 or 3 weeks of negative 20 degrees. I mean, it was wicked, but I don't think it's going to get that bad the next couple days. We'll wait and see. Play it out. Take good care of yourself, Andy. 7-3. Talk to you soon. Those who might be mobile, Elmer. KE8HNK, WA8KOC. Are you mobile?
Negative there. Did you want me to go ahead?
Yes, please.
Okay, good morning there, everybody. Good morning, listeners. Cold here this morning. It's 2 degrees according to my weather station. Feels like 2 right now because of the wind. The wind chill when it is blowing, which it is now, southwest, it is -2, and it's dropped to -4 temperature. Of course, yesterday evening I got the little feathered friends in early before the sun went down, and I wrapped the tarp around the coop so that they could maintain heat in there. And by the time I got done, I walked in, and the XYL said I was blue from just the temperature drop. Fortunately, we did grill out, and I was actually able to kind of keep myself warm off the coals of the coop while I was out there. The coals off the grill while I was out there working. Just too cold of weather. I'll probably go over about 8 or so when it warms up just a tad bit and go give them their water and that, and let them out. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and turn it back over to you. This is K8H&K, back over to the Net Control 73. Everybody stay healthy and stay blessed.
Thanks for checking in with us, Elmer. Have yourself a terrific Tuesday. Stay warm. I don't know what happened, Mark. I have no clue what happened, unless maybe somebody was transmitting right along with you. But I caught you coming in here after Dale, KF8AHK. So K4OG, it's all yours, buddy. Good morning. Have a terrific Tuesday on your end.
WAAKOC K4OG. Good morning, Fred and everyone. Yeah, Fred, I was trying to slam them at the beginning and get in here. Hey, Fred, I want to let you know, your brother Craig, CT, checked in and out. He doubled with you right at the tail end. And just let you know. Yeah, I was just trying to get in and say, yeah, I talked to Thomas, KE8OWX last night on his net and tried to meet him over on 7.193. I could barely hear anybody. But, you know, Fred, I got what I got. I built the off-center fed dipole, and I was lucky to get it out there behind the apartment. So that's what I got, and I can't change it. I'm sure that John, NATD, he could probably design me something real quick and efficient to do that, but I'm really interested in John's shortened 160 antenna. I hear YMY talking about it a lot, and yeah, I'm interested in that. Just wanted to say hi and let you know it's cold out there, Fred. Everybody knows that. K4OG, back to you, Fred.
What do you say you and I develop a conspiracy and try and prompt John to invite us over so we can see his setup? I've been interested ever since he started talking about it, and it sounds like he's got everything pretty well situated on his end. Maybe if we push him hard enough, he'll invite us. Thank you for letting me know about Craig, AA8CT. AA8CT, if you're listening, I have you checked in via K4OG. And, yeah, sorry. Collisions happen on repeaters and nothing you can do about it. But AA8CT is listed on the log from K4OG. Appreciate that. And my buddy Brian, KZ8BLD, also told me that he's out mobile but can't check in, so I'm going to add him too. Mark, have yourself a terrific Tuesday. Stay safe, stay warm. Talk to you soon. WB6BJN, Mark, take it away. It's all yours. And NEWS, Bill, I'll put you on deck because this is going to be a rather long, drawn-out affair, I think. WB6BJN, WA8KOC.
Good morning, Fred, and good morning to everyone on the net this morning. It is cold, and it's going to get colder. Can you believe that? It's going to get colder? I'll talk about that. Let's do the conditions area here first. 30.51.6 on the barometer. That barometer is way up, 3051.6. That's just real high. Temperature, 8.6 degrees. 7 degrees on the dew point gives us a relative humidity of 93%, 91%, I'm sorry. Zero gusting to 1 from the north, so the temperature feels like 8.6, so not much wind. So there you go. Today it is actually going to warm up here. It's going to warm up to 40. And today and tomorrow are going to be the warmest days. Maybe Thursday will be pretty nice, but then major changes. So let's talk about what's going to happen. There's a clipper system that's going to move through the Midwest, much of the Midwest, from Chicago even into Ohio. Parts of Michigan are under winter storm warnings, which will be lowered today, but there could be some reissuances of winter products tonight as that clipper comes through. And then tomorrow, that snow should end, and things get a little bit better, although it still will be cold here. And then the big story is Thursday through Sunday. Let me take a break. There's a low-pressure area off the Southern California coast. That's the first player in this big change. The second player is an extremely dangerous and cold Arctic air mass. And I say extremely because what the Weather Service has been saying, this is a rare cold event. Now, we have cold events all the time in the winter, but rare ones? Yeah, this could be extra cold. This could be bringing temperatures and wind chills of 30 below zero at night and barely making it above zero if staying below zero during the daytime in some places. So that's the deal there. Now, that low pressure off the coast of California is going to pump Pacific air, warmer Pacific air above the Arctic air mass, which is going to be flowing in from the north at lower levels, a little bit lower levels. That's the polar vortex. And so you have those two moist subtropical air from the Pacific and the Gulf combining with an extreme air mass of cold air. Let me take a... This
could cause a major winter storm for those, especially in the southern part of the United States, including Tennessee. It could bring snow, sleet, freezing rain, ice storm, and just a mess to the weekend from all the way from Texas and Oklahoma. In fact, all the way from the Rockies, all the way south to the Carolinas, the Mid-South, all the way eventually into the East Coast, where there could be a nor'easter develop next week. So this is not to be taken lightly, folks. We could get people further north could get snow, people further south could get ice, freezing rain, and sleet. And hopefully we get snow here. I don't want ice because ice is dangerous. It could cause power outages. People need to really be prepared for this situation. Those of you who are doing winter field day, be extremely safe, because that is this weekend is not the best week for winter field day. It's really not, especially if you're outdoors. This is dangerous cold. So that's the situation right now. Models will certainly change, either for the better or for worse. As we get closer to the event, we'll have a clearer idea what's going on. But it don't look good for the weekend for a lot of folks, and could be a lot of hazards, power outages, and a lot of situations that could be dangerous if you're not prepared. Fred, that's it for me. I know I sound like I'm overdoing it, but that's what's being predicted in the models. Back to you, sir. WB6DJ.
I know that some people are quick on the key and the PTT, and some people, Nick, KD8SLG has mentioned this, if you're a little too quick, you might chop off the beginning of your call sign, or what you say, or the end of your call sign when you exit. And just to let you know, Mark, I heard WB6 beat, and the JN was missing. So if you can keep keyed up for just a moment or two. I know that was a long transmission. Thanks for the report. Appreciate it. Take care of yourself. Terrific Tuesday to you, 7-3. NAWS, the National Weather Service. Let's see if you're any different than what Mark has. Good morning, Bill. How are you? WA8KOC.
WA8KOC in the group N8WS. Good morning, Fred. Good morning, all of that. I'm not running as much power today, so I'm going to have to hurry a little bit. Air quality index is at 26. Tropos at a 0. My sunrise 7:48. My sunset 5:33. Length today 9 hours 45 minutes. And I got 0 degrees this morning. Humidity 76%. Southwest wind at 10. Barometer 3026. Dew point -6 degrees. Visibility not available. Wind chill -16 degrees. If you're going out, make sure you cover all your skin. No bare skin in this kind of weather. Prediction for today is mostly sunny with a high near 16. Wind chill values as low as -14. Southwest wind. Okay. SpaceWeather.com. The storm is subsiding. A severe G4 geomagnetic storm on January 19th, when a superfast CME hit Earth, is subsiding now, and it will be over. I can't. This Windows 10 is driving me nuts. There it is. It might not be over. Our planet's magnetic field is still reverberating from the impact, causing minor G1 to G3 geomagnetic storms on January 20th. High latitude sky watchers should remain alert for auroras. And big auroras, especially in Europe. these are magnificent pictures. I've never seen aurora like this in my life. I've seen plenty of it. Not lately.
Bill, we lost you. Are you still there?
W8WKY repeater PL1 14.8.
I fear something may have happened with Bill and his transmitter. I'm going to get it over to Lori, and maybe Bill will recheck if he has something important for us. KF8 DTP, WA8KOC, how are you doing, Lori?
W8WKY.
WA8KOC from KF8 DTP. I'm doing fabulous on this great Tuesday because I'm sitting at home today. Unfortunately, yes, we're on our slow season, so I'm working 4 days a week, and that's okay. I get to spend the day home with my fur babies and make sure that they are staying warm today and all that. So I'm gonna just wanted to say hi and hope everybody's staying warm today. This is KF8 DGP, and I'll be clear.
Lori, is this a day off for you? Thank you for taking the time to check in with us this morning. I sincerely appreciate it. Good to hear from you. Stay warm, stay safe, and hopefully when you and John reconnect this evening, you'll be able to share a little bit of enjoyment together. Take good care of yourself. 7-3, I'll talk to you soon. Got quite a list here, but I want to get to Joe. He was sounding awfully muffled. Hopefully things are better with him now. NHJKO, WA8KOC. Are you still with us, Joe? Joe, about the same as it was last time. I got a little bit of that. Thank you for taking the time to check in with us this morning. You and the family stay safe and stay warm. It's got to be a cold one up there on the north coast and or south shore, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, your transmission wasn't what it's like usually. And whatever you do, have a terrific Tuesday. I'll look forward to talking to you in the near future. 7-3, buddy. KE8VOX. Good morning, Scott. How the heck are you? And thanks for checking in with us this morning. WA8KOC.
Good morning, Fred. Good morning, all the listeners. This is KE8VOX. Got up here on the shores of Lake Erie, and pretty much like everybody else, cold. We do have ice on the lake now, though. It between under a half mile, but probably over a quarter mile of ice before open water, and the open water looks like we got about maybe foot waves on it. Water temperature is 33.3 degrees, and the air temperature is 3.2, so it's cold. That's all I got. Thanks for doing the net, Fred. Thanks for getting me in. This is KE8 VOX, sending it back to net control.
Should I not be mistaken, I do believe that today is family lunch day, and if you go out, Scott, please bundle up, be safe, stay warm. Tell your family, the rest of your family, to do the same. Hopefully you'll have a terrific Tuesday on your end, and I will look forward to talking to you in the near future. Appreciate you being here with us this morning, pal. 7-3. KA8 MNT. Thomas, darn good to hear you this morning. How are you?
WA8KOC, this is KA8MNT. Good morning. Yeah, good morning. Yeah, it's light outside. All right. Oh, let's see, we're starting today off with 3 degrees out there. No wind and no precipitation. And the barometer is sitting at 30.42. So it's a chilly morning. Really, really chilly. Oh, let's see what else have we got going on down here. As I told Jim this morning, the critters are all hunkered down in their little dens, and they're not moving. I think they're gonna stay put today. And everything. And, excuse me, Miss Linda is holding her pillow down, making sure it doesn't float away. And that's about it. We're planning on going to our Tuesday morning brunch with a 6-meter group, and probably get a nice hot bowl of chili today, just to keep things going. But that's all I've got. So with that, I'm going to grab a quick nickel. KA8MNT returning. Oh, let's see. Today, I'm doing nothing because I started doing it yesterday, and I'm not finished. I am certainly not a quitter. So with that, I want to say 7-3s, everybody. Stay safe, stay healthy, keep smiling. This is Kilo Alpha 8, Mike November Tango, turning everything over to the Taco Tuesday NCO. WA8KOC.
Taco Tuesday. You know, I think I'd rather stick with the chili like you're planning on. And thanks for the humor that may not be such humor, but okay. I get it, Tom. You take good care of yourself. Our best to Linda. You guys have a terrific Tuesday on your end. Stay warm. And I'll look forward to talking to you soon. 7-3. Let me see. WATD, John. Good morning. Glad you're here with us. How are things on your end?
Morning, Fred. And the group. WAKOC in the net. Whiskey 8 Tango Delta. Well, I overslept a little bit. I missed the early morning old guys roundtable, but I'm here for this. So, hello all. It's cold here. Gonna be cold here. For those specifically close to Wadsworth, according to the clear sky predictions I subscribe to for my observatory, it should be clear this evening between 7 and 10. And given the incredible KSUB index, that means if you find someplace dark, get a reasonable shot, well, more than a reasonable shot of seeing some nice aurora. In fact, a pretty good shot at seeing aurora so bright that you can actually see the color. So an opportunity not to be missed, except it'll be around 10 degrees. So, don't know whether I'll be out looking for that or not, but it's certainly conceivable. Loosely planning on making the run over to Worcester for lunch with the gang, but that's a long haul from here, and it's cold, so we'll see. Talk to everybody soon. Everybody stay safe and stay warm. Share your aurora photos if you get some. W8KOC on the net. W8TD.
W8WKY.
Thank you, John, for that alert about getting to see the auroras 7 to 10. I might just do that. My darling bride came from way up north Canada, and she's seen them all. But that sounds like a good time. Maybe keep me on my toes, too. Maybe keep me moving while I'm out there trying to stay warm watching. I don't know if it's equipment, transmitter, antenna, whatever. But if I could take everybody and round them all up and say, this is full quieting and what a transmission should sound like, I'd have them be listening to yours. You take good care of yourself, John. 7-3, I will look forward to talking to you in the near future. My buddy Al is in here with us this morning, and it's been quite a while since I've spoken with him. 88PJ. Al, how are things out in the Solon area? WA8KOC for the net.
WA8KOC, this is 88PJ. Good morning, Fred. Yeah, it's been a little while since I checked in, but I'm back here today, and it's 0 degrees in Solon. Feels like -8. It's clear out. My darling bride had the day off today, so she made me some eggs for breakfast. I'm doing pretty good with that. I'll say 7-3. Send it back to net control. This is 88PJ.
Well, Al, thank you for being in here with us this morning. I sincerely appreciate you taking the time to check in. You've got a darling bride. Kudos to you for having a breakfast awarded to you. Take good care of yourself. Stay warm. Stay safe. Talk to you soon. N8VFK. Cliff, good morning. What's going on out in Columbia Station? What do you got for us, pal?
WA8KOC in the net and 8BFK. Good morning, Fred, and good morning to all the listeners. Well, like everybody else, it's cold out there. Here in Columbia Station, I'm currently at 2 degrees. I've got -5 on the dew point, 74% humidity, and the barometer is at 30.35 and continues to rise. Hearing a couple of the reports out there where they are showing 0 degrees, you can honestly respond if somebody asks you what the temperature is. There ain't none. Hi. Fred, earlier you mentioned about the winter of 2013-2014 and the brutal polar vortexes that continue to come down. In the beginning of that, I actually loaded up my snowmobile trailer and picked up a friend in Michigan, and we went up to Michigan's Upper Peninsula, right off the coast of Lake Superior, right during all that. We rode snowmobiles for 3 days, ripping down trails, put 495 miles total out of 3 days, and the temperature never got above -10. Needless to say, every night when we got back to the cabin, we had a frozen smile on our face, and but a good warm shot of whiskey and a couple of beers took care of that. With that, I'll hand it back over to you, Fred. Thanks for picking me up. WA8KOC and 8VFK 73s, everyone.
Cliff, that sounds like a fun adventure. One fine time. And, my darling bride's family now resides in Thunder Bay, and it does get cold up there, for sure. Lake Superior is so deep, it's pretty wild, and it stays cold all year long. I remember being up on the shores of Lake Superior and Thunder Bay and swimming. And I'll tell you, I've been in cold water before, but that's cold. Take good care of yourself. Have a terrific Tuesday. Thanks for checking in with us. Appreciate it. And hopefully I'll talk to you soon. 7-3. K8CWS. Corbin, good morning. Thank you for checking in with us all the way down from Columbus. What's new with you?
Hey, good morning. K8CWS, Corbin in Columbus. Let's see, I'm a little tired this morning. Stayed up a little later last night than usual watching that football game. If anybody else saw it, it was a good one. I'm a Buckeye fan, but certainly happy for Indiana. We got 6 degrees today, running up to 20. You know, I noticed how much warmer that is than most of the other reports from up north, but it's still bitter cold. Looking forward to the little break we're going to get tomorrow. Looks like it's going to run up to around 40, maybe 41 here tomorrow. But back to work today after a long weekend. Had a nice long weekend. It was good. Enjoyed that. That's about all I got this morning. Like I said, a little tired. Still waking up. But thanks so much, Fred, for running the net this morning. Hope everybody has a great Tuesday. K8CWS, back to net.
K8CWS, WA8KOC. Corbin, thanks for being here with us this morning. I know it sounds like you're a little tired, but try and get some rest this evening if you can. We're going to be back here at 8 o'clock this evening for the Tuesday Weekly Net, if you got time to check in. But, yeah, just have yourself a terrific Tuesday. Try and stay warm. You're only 215 miles away, but, boy, it's a big deal of difference temperature-wise, I'll tell you. Take care. 7-3, I'll talk to you soon. And that brings me down to, last but not least, before I ask for more calls, KE8SFS, WA8KOC. Good morning, Mark. How are you doing?
Yeah, it's 0 degree here, and we got minus 15 on the wind chill. And you know, gas price is $2.72 to $2.76 all around Wadmer, and let me drop this for a bit. I'm still looking for somebody to, to put my bed together. It appears it takes 2 people to do this, to put the bed together. And, you know, so I'm going to need help on that. But other than that, doing okay and everything. Bundled up really good today because it's frostbite. This is frostbite weather, you know. You don't want to get frostbite, believe me. It's not fun, you know. And with that, Fred, I hope you had a good day. I won't be on the net tomorrow, so you take care, you and your wife, and so 73 Kia at 8 Serapod Coaster.
Bang, we're at the top of the hour. All right, Mark, well, thank you for checking in with us this morning. We'll miss you tomorrow morning, but we do appreciate you being here this morning. I hope you have luck on finding somebody to help you assemble that bed. I can imagine it'd be a 2-person job, but whatever you do, stay warm, get the bed assembled so you can have some decent rest, and I will look forward to talking to you somewhere down the line. 7-3. That brings me to the bottom of this portion of the list. Anyone else for the Barometer Net? I am here. WA8KOC.
November 8, Mike Kilo Radio, N8MKR Mobile, checking in and out.
Please copy. November 7, Victor Alpha November, N7 VAN. Brian Mobile, I'm in and out today, Fred, 73.
Victor Zulu Alpha, KE8BZA, Eric in Strongsville.
Kilowatt 8 Alpha Golf Whiskey Dan, checking in this morning.
W8WKY.
KD8JZE, Kilo Delta 8, Juliet Zulu Echo, Carmelo Medina, in and out.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Echo Oscar Golf, KF8 EOG, Deep in Mentor, in and out today.
K8KIZ, Kilo 8, Kilo India Zulu, Chet in Avon Lake. Good morning, in and out.
Alrighty then. First up, out of the box, I want to recognize Chet, K8KIZ. Chet, you were number 42 on the list. The answer is life, the universe, and everything. Congratulations. I marked you in and out. Also, our pal Pete out there in the east, KF8 EOG. I marked you in and out, Pete. Thanks for checking in with us. Appreciate that. We had Brian come in here, N7VAN. Brian, I marked you in and out. Thanks for checking. N8MKR, my buddy John. I don't know if he's mobile or not, but I checked him in and out. Thanks a lot, John. And KD8JZE, Carmelo over in Medina, in and out. Thanks, Carm. I'm going to get it down to Paul. I heard him in here. I did copy also Paul, Pops, and Eric. KC1VQS, K8AGW, and KE8VZA. KC1VQS, Paul, good morning. Is it cold up there? WA8KOC.
Yeah, good morning, Fred, and all the listeners on the net. It's cold, but it sounds, we're at 17 degrees. We're warmer than what I'm hearing most of the reports coming in at. But our cold weather, I think what you're getting out there is going to hit us later in the week. Our weekend is looking really, really cold. And no snow in the forecast for the next week, apparently. We got 4 inches on Saturday. And so that helped kind of cover the ground back up from our loss in the rain that we had. But it's definitely winter is going to come back with a vengeance, I think, this weekend. So we'll have to deal with it. We'll stay in, put some wood in the fireplace, and I guess enjoy football. So 7-3, have a great Tuesday. We'll talk tomorrow. KC1VQS, back to you, Fred.
Well, Paul, I hope when the cold gets up to you guys that it's not too severe. I hope Sandra's feeling better. I know we spoke last week and things weren't so great, so hopefully she's feeling much better and kind of healing the bruise. You take good care of yourself. Give the pup a pat on the head for me, if you will, and I'll look forward to talking to you tomorrow morning. 7-3, buddy. K8AGW, Pops, good morning. Great to hear you. How are you and Mama Fran, and how are things up there in Avon Lake? WA8KOC for the net.
Morning, everybody. This is K8AGW here, and I pause for the cause here. Hopefully everything's all linked up, and yeah, it's cold. Yeah, it's abnormally cold. I was checking the weather station there, and we had abnormal temperature and weather here this year into winter. Also, our summers were abnormal. The summers was excess water, excess dry, and excess heat. So hasn't been a normal climate here up in northern Ohio or in Ohio here. So whatever's bringing that about. I checked into the net last night, the Barometer Net, and they were saying because of the aurora and the storms and everything, people, my signal didn't come in as clear as it usually does. So frying on
I'm going to drop it here, Fred, before I time it out, and I'll be right back. It is GW back. Yeah, we want to make sure everything gets reset. But, yeah, it's dangerously cold and staying in. Luckily, I went, I forget what day it was. I think it was one day. Anyhow, they were predicting this type of weather and everything, so I went out and got our foods and everything else we needed to stay in. So, Mama Fran and I are all set here, and we're warm, and thank goodness we have behind the warm side of the door. So with that, everybody stay healthy, stay safe, and watch that black ice. There's ice under that snow, so be careful when you're walking out there, because that sudden fall is what hurts, and other things can happen. But be safe, folks. 73, and with that, KAGW and clear, and send it back to net control.
Mr. Dan, thank you for being in here with us. It's always a pleasure to hear from you, Pops, and I hope that you and Mama Fran have a terrific Tuesday, and you're able to stay warm up there. And you are radioactive. You know, we enjoy hearing you here in the mornings, and I know that the Norris folks appreciate your presence as well. Whatever you do, stay warm, stay warm, stay warm. I'll talk to you soon, Pops. Thanks again. 7-3. KE8VZA. Eric, good morning. How are things over in Strongsville? WA8KOC for the net.
WA8KOC in the group, KE8VZA here. Things are chilly over here, as you might expect, about 3 degrees. And just racing around here trying to get lunch packed and get out the door. And I'm way behind schedule, but, you know, it was really hard getting out of that warm bed this morning, let me tell you. Anyway, everybody have a great, terrific Tuesday, and 7-3. KE8VZA back to net control.
Eric, I'm glad I got a chance to say good morning to you. Thanks for being here with us. I imagine it was difficult getting out of a nice warm bed this morning. I can imagine. Whatever you do, terrific Tuesday to you. Maybe I'll hear you again this evening. Have yourself a terrific Tuesday, pal. 7-3. KF8EOG, Pete out in Leroy Township was in and out. Also K8KIZ, Chet up at Avon Lake was in and out with number 42 this morning. That's the bottom of the list. Anyone else for the Barometer Net? WA8KOC looking for more check-ins.
November Victor A Papa, in and out.
Was that NV8P?
Correct. I'm on the outskirts here in Medina. I don't know how well I'm making it in.
Absolutely fabulous transmission, no problem.
Hey, WS for the recheck.
All right. NAVP Randy, you take good care of yourself. Thanks for checking in. I marked you in and out. Have yourself a terrific Tuesday. Drop back and spend some time with us whenever you care to. NAWS for the recheck.
Yeah, Fred, NAWS. What happened there? I don't know. Did I come back after I waited for a timeout?
Bill, you're sounding good now, but nothing heard. No, it's just like you totally disappeared, and I thought you might recheck, so take it away. I'm glad you're back with us.
Okay, well, the only thing I'll do is give you the spaceweather.com. The storm is subsiding. A severe T4 class geomagnetic storm that began on January 19th when a superfast CME hit Earth is subsiding now, but it might not be over. Our planet's magnetic field is still reverberating from the impact, causing minor G1 to G3 class geomagnetic storms. On January 20th, high latitude skywatchers should remain alert for auroras, and big auroras, especially in Europe. you get a chance, take a look at spaceweather.com. I've never seen auroras that bright. That's over Europe. But scroll down all the way, and it says down here, after the second picture, auroras were seen in Romania, Belgium, Poland, Switzerland, Latvia, Croatia, Norway, Ireland, Denmark, England, the Czech Republic.
Bill, I don't know what's going on, but we lost you again. And by the way, John, WATD told us 7 to 10 p.m. this evening. We should be able to see some beautiful auroras here if you just want to step outside and get away from city lights. Anyway, thanks for checking in with us. Appreciate it. Take good care of yourself. I don't know what's going on with the loss of you twice now this morning, but we'll look forward to talking to you soon. And if you want to recheck, feel free.
NHWS. Just check out spaceweather.com.
Copy that, Bill. Thank you. Take good care of yourself. 7-3. Anyone else for the Barometer Net? NVAP Randy was number 43 on the list this morning. I'll take more check-ins if they're available. WA8KOC.
Whiskey 8, Hotel Romeo Foxtrot, W8HRF, Josh Mobile, crawling out of the woodwork.
All right, I have added KI5OZZ Ms. Nancy, I heard you. Still in Batesville? Okay, good enough. And W8HRF Josh. Josh, I'm going to be right back to you. I'm going to get Ms. Nancy in here first. KI5OZZ, WA8KOC. Morning, Nancy. How are things over in Batesville?
Well, good morning, WA8KOC and the rest of the Barometer netizens from KI5OZZ, where it was 8 degrees when I got up this morning, but it might be double digits now, maybe. But real quick, YMY John and WATD, wanted to perk your ears up. I've got a interesting 160-meter setup that I heard about. Maybe we can get on early tomorrow morning and chit-chat about that. But let me give it a drop real quick. Today's idiom, a nest egg. Farmers collecting eggs often leave one to encourage the chickens to continue laying in the same spot. By the 14th century, the phrase nest egg was used in this context by sophisticated 17th century, meaning to set aside a sum of money for the future. So there's today's idiom. Everyone stay warm and stay safe today. Have a terrific Tuesday. Back over to you there, Fred. Good to hear you. KI5OZZ.
Miss Nancy, nice. Nicely done. Yeah, the idiom, the nest egg, nobody ever told me what it truly meant, but now I do know. So anyway, you take good care of yourself. Try and stay warm over there. I imagine your weather's pretty close to what ours is. We'll look forward to talking to you in the near future, and hopefully you and the guys can get together and talk about 160, the antenna for that. 7-3, Nance. W8HRF. Josh, good morning. How's everything going this morning? Pretty darn cold, right?
Fred, it's 2 outside. WA8KOC, W8HRF. Good morning, sir. It is so cold. I was driving home, so yesterday I just had kind of a light jacket on, and that was a really silly move, and I didn't have a hat or anything, and so coming out of work, it was I was like, man, if anything happens to this car, I'm gonna freeze to death at the side of the road here, and I'm like, I know better than this, because I know better than that, because that was a possibility. I broke down in Maryland when I was 18, and my phone was dead, so I know better than that. So I bundled up today in my Carhartt and gloves, and so much nicer this morning getting into the car. So Anyways, I hope you're doing well, Fred. Nice to hear you on a Tuesday morning. Let me take a break real quick. Anyways, preparations for Winter Field Day are going along very nicely. I think we're in a good spot. I think we're in a very good spot, Fred. So, by the way, I don't know if anybody mentioned it, but Jason is in the process of changing the club's website over. I think he finished to AWS, so it should run faster. But if you experience anything weird, you know, it's kind of in process there. So that's really going to be really cool. But anyways, I think Nick and Knight went out and got food yesterday. That was the plan. And for operators to sign up, we got plenty of open slots, especially on the graveyard shift. So. If you are planning on attending on Saturday, please park over at Smithville Christian Apostolic Church. It is 1,000 feet down the road, and we'll have some signs. And then Saturday, Ron KB8 LNK has graciously allowed us to park at his house, so I'll be sending out the address for that as well. Since they're going to have services on Sunday. But we should have a very good attendance. I'm excited. So it should be good but cold. So, hey, thanks, Fred. Have yourself a good Tuesday. Don't freeze. We'll catch you later. WA8KOC, W8HRF.
Josh, thanks for taking the time to check in this morning. And believe me, when I was younger, I pulled the same kind of stunts, not dressing for success in the weather. And I paid the price. But, you know, I'm still alive to tell about it, and so are you. So, Carhartts today, a little bit different, huh? Thanks for being here. And not only that, but thank you for arranging what looks to be pulled off a beautiful winter field day. With foot surgery, I will not be able to attend, but I'll be praying for you guys that everything goes well. Extra plus contacts, and just try and stay warm because it's going to be such a cold one, but I think you guys will be all right. 7-3, Josh, give our best to Ms. Lucy and the kids for us. Anybody else for the Barometer Net? Those are the last two I've had. WA8KOC.
This is Alpha Bravo 8, Alpha Victor, AB8AB. Joe, and I'm mobile.
Give me a number there, Fred. NT8D, November Tango 8 Delta, Dave in Copley.
And 8 CLO, Mark in Middlefield, mobile.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Echo Lima Alpha, KF8ELA, Zach in Dalton, mobile.
Kilo Charlie 8, Papa Tango Quebec, Anthony in Akron, mobile, in and out.
Anthony, I know you're in and out. Can I get your call sign once again? I should have it memorized. And I was concentrating, writing down the previous call sign.
Kilo Charlie 8, Papa Tango Quebec.
I'm sorry, Anthony. KC8 PTQ. Thank you for checking in with us. I got you marked in and out. Have yourself a terrific Tuesday. Back up to the top portion of this list, AB8AV. Joe, good morning. I bet you're not going to be biking today, are you? WA8KOC for the net.
I think you have that right, Fred. It's a little too cold. Well, how'd your first surgery turn out, Fred?
Last time I was in the hospital wasn't surgery. They had me in there to promote Ticosin to see if they can get the AFib to go away and how much of it I'd need. You don't dare overdo it or you'll kill somebody. So I was in the hospital for 4 days as they increased the dosage a day at a time. Everything's fine now. I'm perfect. Now I get to go in and have my big toe on my right foot cut open because the arthritis is so bad. It looks like an elephant man's toe. Other than that, things are great except I miss biking. How about you?
W8WKY.
I hope that goes well for you. Yeah, I miss biking too. I was over at Ernie's a couple weeks ago. I saw a bike headlight. He's got a nice recumbent, but I don't really need another bike, but it's always nice to think about it. So we'll get together when we get some warm weather.
Sounds like a plan, Joe. Listen, whatever you do, stay safe, stay warm. We've got some miserably cold weather here with us, and I will look forward to talking to you in the near future. Maybe we can have a call cellular to cellular. Have a terrific Tuesday, pal. 7-3. NTAD, good morning, Dave. Take it away. It's all yours. Good to hear you.
Thanks a lot there, Fred. Hope everybody is having a good start to the day. It was 1 degree here when I woke up in Copley. Trying to push my day until the sun gets a little higher in the sky. I don't think it'll get a little warmer, but the sun will feel good. So I'm trying to push things off a little bit later into the day if I can. Hope your surgery brings you some relief there, Fred. And it's amazing how important even a single toe can be when you're trying to get around. So wishing you a speedy recovery. Lots of luck on that. And everybody stay warm. Be careful if you're outside. Don't get any frostbite. Cover your face. Put a scarf on to breathe. All that good stuff. Thanks for taking the call. 73. Catch you later, Fred. NTAD.
All right, Dave, thanks for checking in with us this morning. I appreciate that. Thanks for the well wishes. Monday might be a little bit miserable, but I should be back in the saddle a week from today. So whatever you do, stay warm. Terrific Tuesday to you. Thanks for being here. KF8CLO. Mark, take it away. Good morning. How are you? Good to have you. WA8KOC for the net.
Good morning. This is KF8CLO. I'm going to probably be off the air for about a week because I have to get another van. This one here's got 266,000 on it, and it's tired. So I got one coming. Supposed to be here tomorrow, and I got to cut everything out of it. So after that, maybe I'll be back on Monday, hopefully. Everything back to the net. 73 is all.
KF8CLO, WA8KOC. Mark, thanks for checking in with us this morning. Yeah, it's a cold one all over. Although, Paul up in Enfield, Maine, wasn't near as cold as us. I think the bad weather's traveling southwest to northeast. Poor guy, I think he's going to have a miserable weekend. But I think we are too. Whatever you do, stay warm, Mark. 7-3, I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for being here. KF8ELA, Zach, good morning and good to hear you as well. Everything okay down in Dalton?
WA8KOC in the net. Good morning, everyone. This is KF8ELA. Yeah, it's chilly here in Dalton, too. We've got 2 degrees, barometer's at 30.51, and the winds are just starting to pick up. It was pretty calm this morning, but we've got 5 miles an hour, and I had a gust up to 10 here not too long ago. And, yeah, it's definitely chilly. The wood burner's doing its job, but living room was still cold this morning, so I had to light a fire inside as well. But we'll make it through. Anyway, we're heading off to work here, and just wanted to check in, say good morning, and hope everyone has a wonderful day. We'll send it back to net. This is KF8ELA.
Zach, 30.51 on the barometer is pretty darn high reading, gotta say. Stay warm, buddy. Stay safe. Thanks for being here with us. We'll talk to you soon, hopefully. And KC8 PTQ Anthony over in West Salem was in and out. He was the last one on my list at number 50. Anyone else for the Barometer Net? We'll hold on. 8:25. We'll make this last call. Last call for the Barometer Net before I hand it off to Kerry. Anyone? Any takers?
Kilo Foxtrot 8 Echo Romeo Zulu here in Allstar, West Virginia. KF8.
Some places how much it can change over time, and then
And then other places, how much is the same. I did go in. I talked to the guy, and they did put the right part number to order the right mirror in the computer, and then the lady this morning has to order it, and then he says when it gets ordered, he'll have me pull back through the quick line.
We just had a check-in talking about a mirror, and that was a double with KF8ERZ. Would the station please re-identify and come back and finish this transmission? Hearing nothing, I don't know who that was. I've got Terry on the list, KF8ERZ. Anyone else before we hand it off to him and Kerry? Nothing heard. KF8ERZ. Terry, good morning. It's pretty cold down there in Ellenboro, right? Over to you, WA8KOC for the net.
KOC is KF8ERZ. Good morning. Yes, it's very cold. I got 10 degrees here in Ellenboro, West Virginia. It's, I don't mind cold, but when it gets this cold, I don't care for it too much, but I guess it comes with territory of winter. But yeah, just good to be with y'all this morning. First time I've got to check in for a couple of days. I haven't been able to make it on here, but glad to be back, and thanks for taking the check-in. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day, and I won't hold it, so we can get on with turning over to Kerry, but just wanted to jump in there and say hi, and say 73 is all, and God bless. This is KF8ERZ.
Terry, good morning to you, and thank you for checking in with us. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's a cold one, and I think it's going to stick around for a while. Whatever you do, pal, stay warm, stay safe. Check in with us as often as you like to. It's great to hear from you from down in Ellenboro, and we'll look forward to doing this again in the near future. I want to give a 5-second pause, and if nobody comes in here, I know my pal Kerry will come in here and help me close this up. 5 seconds. Hand off to W8CTM.
KB8LJ in and out.
Copy that, Chuck. KB8LJ, WA8KOC. I marked you in and out. Thanks for the check-in, buddy. Kerry, take it away. Good morning.
Good morning, Fred, and good morning to all the check-ins and listeners out there on this terrifically cold Tuesday. But at least the sun's shining, so that's a plus. We haven't seen that in a while, but I don't think it'll do a lot of good, but it'll warm it up a little bit today. But I think we're looking at some cold weather here the next couple, 3 weeks or a month. It normally is the coldest time of year between mid-January and mid-February, so it's not disappointing if you're a fan of the cold weather, that's for sure. Anyway, Fred, I really don't have anything this morning, but I haven't seen any squirrels out today, so it's really cold. I got 3 degrees out here, but even when Tom says he don't see squirrels down there in Canton, I do see them up here, but we got a lot of squirrels around here. Got a lot of trees to support them, so that's the way it works. Anyway, I hope everybody has a terrific Tuesday out there, and stay warm. Stay on the warm side of the door if you can, that's for sure. It's going to be pretty chilly today. Well, Fred, that's about all I have this morning. I do want to ask everybody to stay safe, stay healthy, and do a random act of kindness. That's always a good thing to do every day, cold or hot or whatever. It's just a good thing to do, put a smile on somebody's face. So with that, I'll say 73 is W8CTM, Kerry at Portage Lakes. Everybody have a terrific Tuesday, and hopefully the week goes well for everybody and their furnace keeps running and everything like that. I know my furnace, it seems like it's running more than it's off, that's for sure, but at least it's still warm in here, so that's a plus. 73 all and back to WAKOC. And Fred, you can wrap it up here in a great net. And I think I was probably 53, I think, on the check-in this morning. It'd be 54, but we had 52 yesterday, so hopefully we can run the whole week with the 50s. That would be a great week. 73 all, and back to you, Fred, to close her down.
Affirmative, Mr. Meredith. You are number 53 on the list this morning. Anyway, I got to run here and get my darling bride out the door. Thank you for checking in with us. Thank you for suggesting we perform a random act of kindness for others to make everybody's life more pleasant. Take care of yourself. Stay warm, pal. Thanks to all the stations that checked in with me this morning. I sincerely appreciate that, and I hope everybody has a terrific Tuesday. I'll be back here at 8 p.m. this evening for the weekly net, and your check-ins and getting a chance to say good morning to you are very much appreciated. All the stations are all these people that are listening on scanners, Broadcastify, or other devices. If you'd like to get a FCC license and come and join us, you can go to w8wky.org. That's the club's website. It used to be under the far right education tab. You could drop down. There's a restructuring of the website. I don't know if it's still identical. But you can find VE test sessions headed up by NAWB. They're in the future. They're coming to a theater near you, and it's not very difficult to get a license. We'd love to have you come and join us. Taking a quick pause for time. Recognition to our originators of this net, Garlock K8BYR, Dorothy WBHJTW, and Tom K8DSE more than 35 years ago started this off. Appreciate them doing so. And Net Control Emeritus Ron, KD8CBS, he handled this net all by himself Monday through Saturday for multiple years. Everybody, have a terrific Tuesday. Stay safe, stay warm. I'll be back here tonight and tomorrow morning. WA8KOC returning the repeater back to normal amateur use at the hour of 8:33 a.m. with 53 check-ins. 7-3 all.
NAWS, Bill, are you still around? W8TD.